Fickle the days are. Everything goes over a handlebar. Waves smash the untouched, and it's only for those who are taught. Sun is a glimpse, and wind is a bliss. It calls the power in the very few lights of our.
I tried to convince Ollie to come here when there's 4 hours of daylight.
Okay, he wrote me like 3 days in a row. Suddenly I was just like, okay, I'm going. It was such a long flight. I always thought that Lofoten is just right up there. We pretty much race against the light, suit up in the cold dark, and then just go out and surf as long as you can. Stay on the ground, jump, 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 jump.
Good job. Parts of the reason why I moved here and love cold water surfing is that it's probably the only place in the world where I can go out and explore and find something that is completely my own. And I get to share that with good friends.
Woo! Hallvard was talking about this one slab that his friend Shannon Ainsley found. So we thought, like, let's go check it out. It might be really, really good. It looked small. It didn't look very big. And then we just like, just go check it out. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We get no waves, We jump in from the rocks, we paddle out. The first thing is like, whoa, it's actually like a really good, proper slab. It's like, this is gonna be really fun. So fun, like Hallvard was telling me that I'm probably the first one to get a barrel in that wave, which is crazy, Getting like a wave like that in the Arctic. Yeah, I was frothing.
Lofoten is painted as this Arctic desert of beautiful mountains, amazing surf, and no people. I thought the same. I mean, I'm from Norway. It took me 26 years to move up here.
Oh yeah, this place is so remote, and like, look, there's no one here. And then suddenly we pulled into like Swell, and it's such a big city. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Is this Lofoten? Like, I was surprised. Like, it's just always put into just this little thing in all the other videos. My thought of a local up here would be like a guy living alone on the beach, like a little hut or something. He would never freeze, he would always be warm because he was so used to being in this environment. But after I got here, of course there's a lot of really hardcore surfers, but it's mostly just normal people. but the effort they put into like surfing is crazy. They go through a lot, especially in the dark times. They still go out and surf, and when it's cold and snowy and it's icy. I think the surfers here are surfing because they love what they're doing. Crazy how lucky I've been scoring Lofoten.
If you would have said I were surfing 8 days with amazing waves, I would have been laughing at you. That being said, that's why I brought Ollie up in the middle of January, where nobody goes to Lofoten.
A straight week with perfect waves. I don't think that happens very often.
Are you going back to Lofoten?
No. Of course I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back to Lofoten for sure.
Oh my God!
We started doing stuff, went up chains, and Hallvard was like, yeah, we can check some other spots a bit inland. And I'm walking past his house, and on top of the cliff, I'm like, fuck, that's a real weird place for a seal to be lying. It was lying like on top of the grass. I was like, fuck, is that a seal? I looked again, and it was like a fucking massive eagle. I thought it was a seal. That's how big it was. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, they don't know.
That's a fucking big ass bird, and it's just like sitting there. And then I walked closer to it, and it took off. And I walked up, and it had like I could see it, like it was a nest, like kind of seal bones. I thought it was a seal, man. That's how big it was.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. But it's so cold. Like the coldest session I've had in a very long time. Like, look at the sand. It's like so hard. Look. It's not even sand, it's like you could probably skate in it, like ice skate in the sand. I can't even talk properly. My mouth is so cold. But it was really fun.